If you're wondering why I look like such a raggedy muppet, it's because I'm recording this video at almost 5 in the morning. So I've been watching so much Illusion Whip recently, playing Black Ops 6 Zombies, and I need to like practice some self-control and not just repeat phrases and stem words that I've gotten from watching his videos. Although one of my favorite things that he said recently, I don't remember if it was in a recent video or one of his older videos that I was watching, but I was watching a video and at some point he went down and he said something to the effect of, I'm going to shit in my hands and clap. And I won't lie, after I heard that, so yeah, that's going into like the Hall of Fame all-time, like top 10 phrases of all time that I've ever heard in my life. So, you know, shout out to my boy Illusion Whip, funny British man. But hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the Black Ops 6 Nebula Grind. Before I get started, I want to thank everybody for the support shown on the last video. I didn't expect that video to do as well as it did. So many comments and you know, the most views that I've gotten in a video in like a month or so. I was gonna make another Black Ops 4 video, but I figured I should make at least, you know, a video here and there, you know, going through the Black Ops 6 grind. And to show my progress, as you can see here, I got all of the assault rifles that I was doing, I got them all to opal. As you can see here, I have 10 out of 33, so this is definitely gonna go by faster than the headshots, than the military camos. So glad that part is over. If we come over here, I started doing the SMGs and I completed the C9. I figured, you know, it's like the most like basic SMG. It's kind of boring. I figured I would just get it out of the way, but I wanted to do something interesting for today's video. I say interesting, like this is some fucking newfound concept. So out of all the SMGs that I am doing for my 33 weapons, I have the KSV, the Tanto, the PP919, the SOG, and the PPSH. I figured it would be fun to, instead of just going through them in order, which I normally just would have done, I'm actually going to come over here and spin a wheel, and whichever one I get will be the one that I use in this video. You know, it's not like this is going to have some sort of like long-standing consequences or like whatever, but I just figured it would be fun to randomize what gun I use in this video. I kind of hope that I get the Tanto because I believe it has a few special zombie kills on it already, and I also plan on doing this on Citadel just because killing Doppelgast is like really easy and fast because they have like no health. But yeah, if you want me to also randomize the map whenever I make videos like this, then let me know. Although I probably wouldn't put Shattered Veil on there because I don't think special zombies actually spawn on that map unless you let Disciple mutate the zombies. Without any more delay, let's go ahead and spin this wheel to see what gun we get. Kinda hope we get the Tanto or the PPSH. What are we gonna get? Are we actually gonna get the Tanto, or is it gonna stop in the KSV? Alright, well, I stopped on the gun that I was going to do next anyways, in the default order. Alright, well, that's a fucking boring and anticlimactic. Alright, whatever. See, if I wasn't doing this, I would just go through these in order, and then I spun this wheel, and of course, the one that I got is the fucking next one in the default order. This is why we can't have nice things. This is the build that I'm using for the KSV. If anybody cares, it's zombies, so it doesn't really matter what you use. But before I load into the match here, speaking of, you know, thanking people for the support on the last video, we gained about, what was it, 14 subscribers from that video. So if you did subscribe from watching that video, just know that I really appreciate that. And at this point, I believe it's either 945 or 946 that we're at. So we're officially 14, how do I count? Yeah, 14 or 15 subscribers away from the big 1K. So that's super cool. And if you would like to assist me in reaching that, then, you know, and you enjoy this video, subscribing to the channel would be very much appreciated. I'm just going to come over here and pop this on really quick. But yeah, nothing really super exciting is going to happen in this video. God, Dark Matter is so good looking in this game. But yeah, for 1,000 subscribers, I'm thinking of what I would want to do for that. And I was thinking that maybe, depending on, you know, my work schedule and when I have a day off, and also when we do reach 1K, whenever that maybe doing like a really long stream would be a cool way to celebrate that. I don't know about 24 hours. I would like to do 24 hours just because that sounds nice in my head. My voice cracked. 25 years old, by the way. But yeah, if I did do a 24-hour stream or just a really long stream, I'd probably do 24 hours and force myself to stay up just because I'm demented. Yeah, I think that would be a really cool way to celebrate 1K. You know, I could continue grinding for Nebula on stream, and then I could play some other games too. I have the Oblivion remaster, which I want to get back into playing again, Monster Hunter Wilds. I usually stay in this spawn room until like I have, what, like 13, 14 grand, and then that's usually enough to get from here to the Pack-a-Punch. Make sure I don't die trying to upgrade my gun. Yeah, I hope whenever you find yourself watching this video that you're having a good day or night or afternoon or whatever time of day it happens to be. My day was all right as of the recording of this video. I had the day off from work. My job that makes me want to drop a toaster in my bathtub in Minecraft. I usually don't like to bitch and moan about my like job and my IRL stuff on video, but I hate my job so much. But that's not what we're here for today. I mean, if you want me to bitch and complain more and be pissed all the time, then yeah, I guess you just let me know. Although maybe it might not be funny. It might just be like super real and sad and make people uncomfortable. I don't know. We'll see. Well, should I go one more round? I'll go one more round before I leave the spawn room. Put that nuke. Blind myself. If I got really popular, I say really popular. If I got popular enough on YouTube to actually like make money from doing this, there's like 3 things in my mind that I would like really want to do. One, obviously get a new PC, because despite my PC having like decent parts, you know, I have a 3080, I have a i9 12900K, and I believe I have 32 gigs of RAM as well. But for whatever reason, I feel like my computer is not performing as well as it like should be. I don't know, maybe I'm overestimating how strong my computer should be, but I don't know. But yeah, one thing I would want is to get a new, even stronger computer. Although with the how do I say, current economic climate, you know, doing that would probably be even more expensive than I would want it to be. But yeah, getting a new PC at some point, you know, if I do this for long enough to make money from it, that's one thing. The other thing, I would want to get braces, actually. You know, I'm not gonna do you the disservice of flashing my snaggle tooth in front of the camera, but yeah, sometimes I look in the mirror and I feel like somebody smacked me in the face with a baseball bat multiple times, repeatedly. I didn't turn the rampage inducer off. Rampage inducer? Rampage? What the fuck is this called? Is that actually called the rampage inducer? Am I stupid? Am I stupid? Now, let me run halfway across the map to turn this shit off. Turn you off. There you go. But yeah, physical insecurities aside, yeah, braces is one thing that, you know, I've needed for a really long time, and I would just never been able to do that. And the third thing would be, this is like, you make like stupid money from this, would be to actually like move out and get my own place. You know, I'm not gonna dox myself, but I will say that I do live in California. So, you know, if you know anything about California, then you know that the cost of living and housing is absurd, even by today's economic standards. Makes me want to move in front of a semi truck on the freeway. Yeah, if you would like to assist your boy in any of those matters, then at this point, just, you know, showing up, commenting, subscribing, sharing the video, whatever, you know, that helps out a lot. You know, seeing a video pop off in any way, shape, or form is always like really cool and makes my day. So, you know, I always underestimate how like a video title and thumbnail affects the discoverability of a video. You know, having a really poppy thumbnail, you know, with big bold text on it probably helps. You know, it has really saturated colors and whatnot. But let me pick this shit up. I don't think parasites can mutate into doppelgasts until later. Well, I might be wrong. I do that. I think that parasite was actually mutating a zombie, and I fucking shot it because I'm a fucking maroon. But yeah, I believe the doppelgast in that container actually does count towards progress, so that's good. So am I tracking this? I am. 1 out of 30. Oh boy, this is good. This is gonna take a minute. Also, does anybody know a way to untrack these like completed camo challenges? Like these ones where, like this one, it says Mystic Gold camo for 4 pistols. It says it's completed, but it's still tracked, and I can't untrack it. And sticking up all the slots in my camo tracker, it's super annoying. Yeah, I guess until I have enough points to pack a punch again, I'll get the hell out of here. Oh yeah, I know something I could talk about in this video. The GTA 6 release trailer. Words are difficult. Hold on, let me try that again. The GTA 6 release date trailer came out a few days ago at this point, and yeah, it was rumored like right before it came out that the release date was going to be delayed until March of next year, and lo and behold, the release date trailer came out and they basically confirmed that. But they did show up like a bunch of stuff. It wasn't like raw gameplay or whatever, but it was like a bunch of in-game moments that, you know, it was a mix of gameplay and cutscenes. And yeah, the game looks really, really, really good. You know, you would obviously expect the sequel basically to Red Dead 2 in terms of like Rockstar's development, you know, to look either just as good or even better than you know, their previous game. And they released a bunch of like promo videos, like short little clips that are running at 60 FPS, which is like confusing people because obviously, you know, a Rockstar game coming out on whatever the current gen systems are, you know, it's expected that the game would be, you know, locked to 30 FPS or whatever. But yeah, people are now like debating whether the game is going to have like a performance mode and like a quality mode. And if they can get that game to run at 60 FPS on like a PS5 Pro or even like even a base PS5 would be crazy. But yeah, if that is the case, that'd be really cool. Obviously, I have no actual stake in the matter regarding this because I don't have a console. I haven't owned a console in like 10 years, but which kind of sucks because I would definitely really like to play GTA 6 when it comes out. Obviously, it's not coming out for another fucking year, so whoop-de-fucking-do. But yeah, obviously, you know, they hold off on the PC release so that they could get people who double dip and buy the game twice, which I think the only game I ever did that for was Monster Hunter World when that came out, because obviously they also delayed the release PC release. Was it a year or was it a few months? I don't actually remember. But yeah, I did buy the base game for that on my PS4 and I barely played it. And then when it came out on PC, I grinded the ever-living shit out of it. Go ahead and come over here and buy Vulture Aid. And I think Deadshot is going to be like 3 guys. Oh, hello. And he's dead. Now, I'm sure most people would do this on Liberty Falls, like the whole camo grind, basically. But killing the Doppelgast is way faster than killing Manglers, and also you don't have to deal with fucking abominations. But yeah, I wonder what it would take to like convince Rockstar / Take-Two to like, I don't know, release all versions of the game at the same time. Because obviously, with Monster Hunter Wilds, you know, with an example from Capcom, who did a similar thing with World and Rise, actually. With Wilds, they released the game globally on everything at the same time, so I don't think they'll be doing that again unless they make like another quote-unquote like portable Monster Hunter game for the Switch 2, which, you know, they might do that, so we'll see. But yeah, I would like to see what it would take to convince Rockstar to not do that, if they even could. Also, I wonder, speaking of GTA, I wonder when the online mode for that would come out. I don't remember, it was only like a couple of weeks after GTA 5 came out, wasn't it? Or was it way longer than that? I don't actually remember. But yeah, it kind of sucks that for Red Dead 2, which had like a really cool online mode, it was sort of like abandoned because it wasn't like as popular as GTA Online, which is kind of a shame. I guess you can't put, oh, I'm about to die. Probably buy Quick Revive whenever I get a chance, and Juggernog. But yeah, I guess it's hard to make a shit zillion dollars off of your online mode when you can't put like flying rocket shooting motorcycles and like tons of shit like that in your game, because, you know, it's a fucking cowboy game. Should I Jug or should I buy Armor? I think I buy Armor, actually. I lied, I bought both of them. Now I can't buy Quick Revive, which is arguably way more important, but you know, we move. Yeah, I think, speaking of the whole streaming thing for 1K, the potential 24-hour stream that I will do on whatever day off I have, I think by the time this video goes up, at some point during the day, I might try streaming just to test everything out, just to make sure everything is working, because I haven't streamed in a while. So yeah, if you do see me live, feel free to hop in and chill out while I test all my shit. This is basically all this grind is you know, manipulating the mutation system so that, you know, the parasites become doppelgasts. It's weird how this works, because obviously killing a zombie will often spawn a vermin, and then killing a vermin will often spawn a parasite, but for some reason killing a parasite doesn't spawn a doppelgast. You have to like wait for an arbitrary amount of time for a parasite to mutate. So in that respect, it's kind of annoying, but I mean, it could be worse. I could be grinding for 2,000 headshots. Yeah, I might forgo Quick Revive and go buy Speed College, because slowly plating is like killing me on the inside slowly. I kind of want to wait for these parasites to mutate. There we go. Oh, look, we got another one. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Yeah, let's quickly run over here and go buy Speed Cola. Also, there were a ton of helpful comments in the last video, you know, giving me advice on things to do for the camo grind, whether it be things about like getting melee kills for melee weapons, or the what is it called, the oil trap that for some reason gives you critical kills. Sadly, I remember seeing that a while ago and I just forgot about it, and then of course I get reminded and remember, you know, as I finish the critical kills required for 33 weapons. So, you know, that's a shame. Right, come over here, get this stuff purple. Do I have enough for ammo? Enough for an ammo mod? No, I don't. I stopped the recording there because I forgot what I was talking about, and I'm struggling to think of things to talk about. There was something I was going to bring up and I totally forgot what it was. But yeah, I guess in the spirit of like, I don't know, being more proactive on the self-promotion part and selling out, you know, like I said, you know, the comments and the subscribers and the just views and everything like that, you know, is more than enough for me in terms of support. You know, I always appreciate all that, and it means a lot. But if you do want to go the extra mile, I do have memberships enabled on the channel, and I think it's like $4.99 a month, but, you know, I would make it cheaper, but I currently can't do that. I have no armor. This is bad. But yeah, it serves literally no purpose, you know, other than to be direct support. You know, maybe if I uploaded more consistently and I was more active on this channel, maybe I could, you know, make more rewards for that and whatever. I'm not sure what I would do, because like, and that would be something I would have to like look into and figure out. But yeah, currently as it stands, it just basically exists to be a tip jar. So if you're the fucking Mr. Monopoly man and you feel like being a philanthropist, you can donate to the charity that is my bank account. I think when I first got my channel monetized, like almost a year ago at this point, maybe 2 years ago, you know, I streamed a lot more consistently back then, and somebody actually donated like $28 on the stream that I did when I got partnered or whatever it was. And The funny thing is that I didn't know this. You don't get money from YouTube until you've reached the threshold of what is like $100. So currently in like my YouTube AdSense thing, there's just $28 just sitting there until I eventually at some point reach 100. So it's funny, that's been sitting there for like a year and a half, 2 years already. Should I sit here and wait for this parasite to mutate one of these 4 zombies? I would shoot it to drain its health, but I would probably actually just straight up kill it if I did that. I wish there was a way to make them mutate faster. I don't know if actually getting it to low health does that or not. Oh, speaking of the devil. I should actually check where we're at after I kill this one. Grab this ammo. What are we at? Hamster. We're oh, we're at 10 out of 30. Okay, we still have to do 20 more. I come down here and buy quick revive. Really quick. You see what I did there? I'm so lonely. Yeah, I remember I mentioned in the last video, I was really getting to videos of people like playing ESO or the Elder Scrolls Online, and you know, I've been watching videos like a mod list videos for Skyrim, even though I need to play through Oblivion first. Oh, hello. Yeah, amalgams are annoying, but I won't lie, I would much rather, you know, after going through fucking playing Liberty Falls a shit zillion times, I would very much rather actually deal with amalgams than abominations. They're so annoying. But what was I saying? I forgot completely. I guess that's what I get for recording at 5 in the morning. And maybe I could also attempt to do the other Easter eggs in this game on stream for that 1,000 subscriber stream that may or may not happen in the near future, depending on when we get there. But yeah, because the only one that I still haven't done is the Terminus one. Oh yeah, I remember what I was talking about. I was talking about Elder Scrolls shit. Yeah, getting that itch to play a Elder Scrolls game and maybe even try ESO at some point. But one thing that I, you know, going down that rabbit hole of like those types of games, watching videos, is I saw a video of somebody playing Avowed, which is a game that I remember hearing about a lot when it was about to come out. You know, it was an Obsidian RPG, you know, an Obsidian fantasy RPG akin to, you know, Elder Scrolls and all that. And one thing that I was not aware of before watching gameplay of that recently was how good the combat looks in that game. You know, it looks like the melee combat has like lots of weight and it's like really snappy. And it's not like Skyrim combat where it, you know, you literally feel like you're slicing through butter or like molasses. You know, part of me would cut like Skyrim some slack in that department in terms of like melee combat not being super great, but and you know, at the same time, the in that same year Dark Souls came out, which has like simple combat, but it's still like, you know, feels good to do, unlike Skyrim combat. You know, if I did play Skyrim, I think one of the things that I would definitely want to mod is like how the combat just feels in general. I'm not sure how annoying it would be to actually do that, but you know, yeah, Avowed looks like a really cool game. You know, it's an Obsidian RPG, so I assume the story is good and that it's like well written. I'll be very curious to see, you know, when Elder Scrolls 6 eventually gets, you know, a release date, and whenever it eventually comes out, hopefully at some point before I die, I'll be very interested to see if they like overhaul the melee combat or the combat in general, because the magic combat in that game is not particularly great either. But go ahead and put a light mend on. I know it's not max rarity yet, but I figured it's gonna be a while before I get there anyways. I want to do anything else here? I don't think so. I think we're just gonna sit here until I either reach 30 specials or I die, which if I died, that'd be really embarrassing because this is not hard at all. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't be that hard to, you're speaking about the channel and like my lack of consistency, as it were, in terms of uploads. I guess it would be easy to just sort of record a video of me doing a gun every day. You know, at this point, you know, getting the opal camos. It takes about like 45 minutes to an hour. So yeah, if you do want to see daily uploads, I guess, and you don't mind the videos not being, you know, the most exciting thing, you know, obviously camo grind videos are not like, how do I say? Well, like I said, the most exciting thing in the world, you know, they're fun to watch. And especially if you're also like going through the camo grind and you want something in the background, you know, it's also, it's fun to watch people, you know, doing the same thing that you're doing. I even watched videos of older camo grinds from the other games while I was doing this, and Dark Matter. Yeah, I saw, speaking of other random shit, I saw that a bunch of Call of Duty games were on sale on Battle.net because I was messing with Black Ops 4, and I saw the store page and I saw that all those like Call of Duty games are on sale. I don't know if they're on sale on Steam. I would assume they would be, but I don't know, with the way Battle.net is and the way they put games on sale, but not all versions of the game on sale, it's very odd. But my point being, I saw Cold War was on sale, and it's on sale for $20, which is like not bad. Although granted, I would only be buying it to play the zombies and maybe the campaign, I guess. But I heard that the Steam version of Cold War is not like, it's like really weirdly optimized compared to the Battle.net version. Like the optimization on that game is just completely fucked for some reason. Again, specifically on the Steam version, which is a shame because I would like to have it on Steam. I was thinking about just picking it up anyways, just because to play the older, you know, modern zombie stuff. But yeah, and then I scrolled down on the store page and I saw that the space requirements were what was it, 175 gigs, and I'm not sure if I just misread that or whatever. I hope I did, but yeah, I'm not in as much of a hurry to play Cold War Zombies as I was with Black Ops 4, so I think I'm gonna hold off on that for the foreseeable future. Although I guess if you want me to play Cold War at some point, then let me know. I love the death machine in this game. It's really satisfying. It's so fast firing, but it has like no ammo. It's very depresso espresso. And I should be saving these zombies to turn into doppelgas, but I mean, it's a Shingo Burr, and it's out. All right, well, I have 30 grand. I could go pack a bunch my gun for the final time. Yeah. Usually I finish a gun by like round 30. I remember the C9 actually got it to like round 29. So that was neat. Do I need to buy anything else? I don't think so. Their Wonder Fizz doesn't spawn until round 25, so I can't get like double tap or anything. But yeah, Avowed, going back to that really quick. Avowed looks super cool. You know, obviously I don't have like time to commit to like however long, many hour-long RPGs, but yeah, there were like weird gameplay issues about it, like the tiered loot system and how it's hard to get like upgraded gear early on. But I don't know if those were just launch issues or what. But holy fire rate, Batman. This is without double tap, by the way. I think the new Spectre, the Ladra SMG, which is the Spectre from Black Ops 1, fires even faster than this. I heard the gun is kind of dookie, so I'll probably hold off on getting that gun leveled up or camel grinded or whatever for the foreseeable future. Oh! Also, apparently Frost Blast, the new, I say new, quote unquote, it was in fucking Cold War, and Modern Warfare Zombies. But apparently it's like good, but I used it a few times. I wouldn't really see like the hype behind it. Maybe I'm just like stupid and I don't know how to use it correctly, but, hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. Got another one. Goodbye, sir. Grab that. My fucking eyeballs. What are we at? We're at 23. Okay, we need 7 more. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably be done by like round 30. Although most of the time I have to go past round 31, which is like when the extract gets here. So I have to like go to round 36 if I want to extract, which I probably won't do if I have to go that far because I'm lazy and I don't feel like playing extra rounds for no fucking reason. Please be a doppelgas, not an amalgam. It's an amalgam. All right, I'll go fuck myself. I'll just go, as Illusion Whip would put it, shit in my hands and clap. God, Lightman does so much damage when it procs on the amalgam. It's crazy. There you go. That should be 24, right? Yeah, 24. Okay. Just making sure I remember how to count because sometimes I question myself. I'm like, what else should I buy? Oh yeah, I forgot. I should probably fucking buy tier 3 armor. That'd be helpful. It took me forever to realize that the higher tier armor you have, the less damage you actually take. Come on, Parasite. Mutate a zombie, you lazy fuck. It should be 25. All right, we need 5 more. We should get there before round 31. I heard a special spawn. Please don't be an amalgam. Okay, it's a doppelgast. I totally think elites should count towards the opal camo. It's so annoying when you have a round where an elite spawns but a special doesn't spawn. And I've had rounds where an elite spawns and then no special enemies spawn. And unless you're doing this where you're forcing enemies to mutate, then you can go through like the entire round without seeing a single special zombie. It's kind of cring, not gonna lie. I guess I should talk about the gun really quick. Yeah, the KSV, it's an SMG. Not really sure what else to say about it. It fires pretty fast, I guess. And I feel like there's a lot of guns in this game, especially in like the assault rifle and SMG category, that are like really similar. Whether that be like the way that they feel to use or whether like just visually. I feel like they could have taken like an SMG, an assault rifle, and like added another gun to the LMGs and shotguns or pistols or whatever. It should be 27. Will you stop fucking spitting at me and mutate? You're actually gonna make me commit tax evasion, I swear to God. There we go. That should be another one down. I forgot where I was at because I don't know how to fucking count because I'm illiterate. 29. Oh, okay. We literally need one more. Okay. Let me make my way to the exfil and hopefully I can get one to spawn before it goes away. It's weird how the exfil is like, it'll show up like it's round specific, but when it disappears is like on a timer. Very odd. I heard one spawn. Where the fuck is it? There you are, you little bitch. Opal camo. I channeled my inner illusion whip for that. Yeah, let's come over here and do this. Also, I'm never gonna do any fucking stupid shit like, oh, I get like an entire weapon class opal in one video because I don't feel like editing 3 hours of footage. I like doing this shit. I don't like doing it that much. I should say I don't like editing that much. Of course, I love sitting on my ass and playing video games and being a detriment to society. That's 2 doppelgasts. Holy shit. All right. All this in. I was gonna say one more zombie. There's 3 apparently. Where are you, you rat bastards? You die. You die. There's the last one at. It's an amalgam. Are you shitting my dick right now? Please die. Oh, that was close. Holy shit. It would spawn a fucking amalgam, like, with 15 seconds left. Also, I don't know why, for some reason, sometimes your character doesn't hold your pack-a-punch gun. Do you have to be using an assault rifle? Is that what it is? I think that might be what it is, because I remember doing the assault rifles, and they would show up, but now that I'm doing the SMGs, now they're not showing up. That's super weird. But yeah, that took only 52 minutes. Yeah, so yeah, between 45 minutes and an hour is usually how long a single gun takes for me. I'm sure there's a more efficient way to do this if you want to like min-max all your shit, but my brain, no worky work that good, so I don't feel like doing that. Wow, okay, you're just gonna fucking honey dick me with a second battle pass token that I don't get. All right, cool. Yeah, there we go. We got up camo on the KSV. I'm almost done with the battle pass. I'm probably gonna actually finish this, which will be the first time that I finished a battle pass in this game. I don't think I finished the season 1 or season 2 one. If we come over here, we can see that I have in fact unlocked Opal for this gun. I'm not gonna lie, I think Opal is kind of mid, but we did it. It's one of the camos of all time. I don't think it looks bad or anything, but it's just, I don't know. What was the MW3 like mid-tier camos for the mastery camos? I don't actually remember. I remember there was platinum and polyatomic from MW2, which those were okay, but I don't actually remember what the ones from Modern Warfare 3 were. But whatever they were, I'm sure I liked them more than Opal. Yeah, let's go ahead and equip Dark Matter again, because fuck, it's Dark Matter. Why would you not use it? But you know, maybe next time I was gonna do this with just the SMG class, but maybe to like actually make it slightly more exciting and not have the possibility of getting the default order because there's so little guns in each category. Maybe what I'll do for the next video that I do this with, I'll just add all the guns that I need to do onto the wheel spin, and then I'll just roll it like that so that there's a higher chance of getting something more random. Because yeah, I guess doing these out of order doesn't really matter. It was more so with Mystic Gold, you have to complete a weapon class before you can do the opals. So I think I'll do that in the future, along with, you know, randomizing the map, you know, out of the 4 maps that I can actually do this with. But yeah, with all that said and done, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video there. If you did enjoy this video and you want to help support the channel, then leaving a like and subscribing would be very much appreciated. 11 out of 10. We're slowly and surely making our way through the opal grind. But anyways, later.